This is going to be a video. I'm just amazed at. I mean, I understood that the group of people were just complete idiots, but this is a new one for me. So, I just had a setup shop threaten to sue me for defamation of character because I call setup shops a scam. And it is the biggest scam on iRacing. What they are doing is going into a race, winning it, and then spamming their website link and leaving. That's what these setup shops have been doing for the past year. iRacing's finally cracking down on them. And, I've been protesting the spamming of that shit. They've cut them off from the forums. And, yeah, they're crying about it because they can't scam the people as much as they want. But let's talk about why I call it a scam. They show up, they win, and then they tell you, here's the setup, here's where I got it, pay $8 for it. That's not going to get you the win, but that's what they're telling you. That's what they're trying to say. They never spam that shit when they self-spin. They never spam it when they finish last. It's always, hey, I won this. You could win it too, just by this setup. And that is not the case. That's the scam. They're trying to tell people that if you're slow, this setup will magically make you win. It's implied in what they're doing. And that's why I call it a scam. And I'm going to continue to call it a scam because I show up every day with an OSR set with a few clicks, no practice, and I nearly ran one of their guys over at the end of the race. I sure the fuck ain't going to pay for that shit. I mean, I'm on their tails, and they can barely beat me. So, why pay for that? Why give those people money? And why give anyone money that would threaten members with lawsuits because their whole scam is falling apart now that iRacing has cracked down on it? You know, it used to be they could just post this everywhere, and I'm sure they were taking advantage of the poor people that don't have a whole lot of talent and thought, oh, well, if I pay $8 more here, maybe I'll be faster. Maybe I'll get wins. And that's what they're counting on. They're not looking to help. They're not offering help. They're not sitting there talking after the races. They spam the link and they leave. And I mean, if that doesn't sound like a scam, I don't know what is. It's just, it is getting beyond stupid what these setup shops are trying to pull. And there's hundreds of them now. It's ridiculous. Like, so many are popping up trying to take advantage of this. You know, when VRS started, I said the whole, get setups was a scam there too, but at least they are showing people a way to get better, to understand it. They have actual help. But all these other places that I've seen, especially in these short track series, that setup is not going to take you from last place to first. That setup is not going to make you any faster. It's probably going to make you worse because a fast setup is loose and a bad driver can't drive a loose set. And that's where that scam is. They're taking money from people who have a hard enough time driving a default set and saying, this will get you that win, when that person probably doesn't have the talent to get the win. Otherwise, they'd be at the front of a fixed setup. That's what I always say. When people start thinking, oh, it's the setup, if I only had the setup for this or that, go run a fixed series. If you're not winning those, it's not the setup. there's things that you're missing. I know that there's things that I'm missing. That's why I'm sure the hell not going to pay for a setup ever. You know, I've tried some of these setup places. They're not improving anything. And when you just pay for a setup, what are you learning? Are you learning how to tweak that to make it fit your driving style, to fit your equipment? You know, are you paying for a setup that the fast guy's running no force feedback and you're running force feedback? There's a whole lot of speed in just turning off force feedback. So what is it? Is it the setup? Is it the person's talent? Is it their equipment? Um, you know, when you show up and you just spam your site at the end of a race, that's a scam. And it's always going to be a scam. And I will always call it a scam. Because that's what it is. You're just tricking vulnerable people into giving you money for something that will not help them. If you want to help people, do it. Start up a website. Teach them. Have one-on-one courses with them. Do all that. But scamming people that you just beat, that this is how you win. I know it's all part of racing. If someone would put a rubber duck on the hood of their car and won the race, that everyone the next week would show up with a rubber duck on their fucking hood. I understand that's part of racing, but this is supposed to be a decent community that's not trying to take advantage of people, and that's what we got. We've got people trying to take advantage of them, promising them a win if they just go to this website and buy it. And it's not cool. And yeah, hopefully iRacing will take care of these guys, because my god, that is just absolutely stupid, getting a letter saying they're going to sue me. Just wow. I laughed. I believe my reply was eat shit, and yeah, now we'll let iRacing take it, because there's a whole lot of things in their little terms of service that say intimidating or threatening people, and yeah. Maybe one setup shop will be gone, and we can continue down the road and weed out all the scam ones, and have only the people that are willing to help others be out there. But anyways, if you end up in a race with me, I'll send you the set for free, because I didn't make it. I made a few clicks, and it's probably not going to help you out that much. So, learn how to do a setup. Learn the tweaks that are going to make you fast. Or run fixed series. Don't pay for setups, though. It's not going to do what you promised. If you're winning fixed races, maybe it will help. But if you're midfield, back of the field, paying for setups is just going to pad someone else's wallet, and you could use that $15 to buy another car or another track and just have fun. Winning this shit, who cares? It's not worth more money on top of what we already pay. So, don't get taken advantage of. Don't buy into the I just won, go to this site. It's just a scam. And yeah, you're better off learning on your own, or going to someone that's going to do more to help you than say, here, give me money and I'll give you this file. So, let me know what you think. And yeah, interesting times. We'll see what happens, but I don't give a shit whatever they do, because honestly, I have not said a word about them. I've been, in general, calling setups a scam since it started happening, and I will continue to do so. So, oh, the fun of being a YouTuber that's starting to get large. Go ahead and come take my non-existent money that I live check to check by. Fucking scam artists are gonna scam. Thanks for watching.